So anyway, we gotta accept ourselves and do for self. Sick and tired of the schism game, Lord. What Peter Tosh said? We're sick and tired of the ism schism game. Die, go to heaven in Jesus' name. We know and we understand. Almighty God is a living man. So you have to manifest God. That don't mean that, you just like the greatest thing and you can just touch somebody and they're going to become resurrected. No, it means that you are responsible for yourself. You are a black man. You are the supreme being. And so that goes into the next subject of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because knowledge, wisdom, understanding, when we talked about in the last video, the knowledge, the one represents the black man. Wisdom, the two, the manifestation of knowledge, represents the black woman. And three is the understanding. It's the best part because it's the black child. Alright? So what happens is we have to look at it through a universal way because this is the mold that Allah, God, created, our Creator, created the universe. We come from one atom. We come from one atom, A-T-O-M. And the Europeans tricked it and say Adam. We come from one atom. Allah is self-created. Comes from one atom. And that atom, the original atom, was only an electron and a proton. Then he created within himself the neutron to give it the balance, the all. Then he split into two. Right? You heard him split that. Split the one atom into two. One was the male, one was the female. That's how the universe was started. That's how it began. But over trillions of years and thinking, that's where it gets into in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. In Hebrew, that breaks down to in the mind, right? Because in the beginning it talks about creation. Genesis 1 talks about creation. Genesis 2 talks about forming the earth. So, like I said, in the beginning God created the heavens and earth. That means in the mind, in the wisdom. That's how God created earth. He created it in his mind first. Like I said, scientists look, listen, and observe. It's a process. And even in Kabbalah, it talks about the process of pure will, pure thought, intellect. Right? So these are the three phases of first we got will. Right? Once we got the will to do something, then we got to use thought to make it manifest. And then we use the thought. Then we have to use the intellect. Because the pure thought is like, okay, now thinking it without rationalizing. But now we use the intellect with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like planning, discipline. Intellect is discipline, right? Even when they talk about schools, it's different discipline. So we had to go through those phases, which is the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding. Right? Yo, it's crazy. But anyway, so throughout the trillions of years, it took time to create the sun, the earth, the different planets. Right? So the sun came first. The sun is the center of the universe, right? And the sun is symbolic to the black man. sun represents the black man, the center of the universe, the center of the home. A man has to be the center of the home. I know it sounds crazy, but if the man is not the center of the home, there's something missing. It's going to be dysfunctional. And that's why America's so messed up right now. Because they have taken the man, especially the black man, out the home. Like, nobody want to deal with them chicks, man. Nobody want to deal with them chicks. Everybody, black American women, nobody want. Don't get me wrong, there's some good women out there. Trust me, some good women out there. But it's like they're different. You know what I'm saying? They're different in America, especially if they've been educated in you know what I mean, like in the system. Now it's like it showed in election. Like there's a divide between the college educated and the people that's not college educated. The people that's not college educated actually have an advantage because of due to the an advantage over the college educated, because the college educated, they've been taught a whole bunch of bullshit, and it's all imperial information. It's all things that's been okay by the white man to say, okay, you can teach this. And it always comes from a white origin.
P Funk City G.